the match is going to be definitely going out first. As you can see, it's going to, as predicted, Lancer, Warrior. Oh! They're running Lancer, Warrior, Priest this time, running with Kitten, Princess Kitty, rather than full res. That's pretty much a change here. As predicted, Decode is going to be playing with Warmth and Aura, getting the fear off on Mayfair. Not sure if that actually went through. I believe that the goal right now for both of these teams is to have Ruri, Warrior, on top of Decode, and having Mayfair on top of the Berserker. One of the important things to really point out is that Berserker's KD chain can make or break this game for sure. Seeing how, like, I'll give you an example. Lancer will hit a wall down and the Berserker will just come on top. 1, 2, 3, 4 KDs. Like Warmth is going to be a Berserker that's going to be running with his cooldown reduction axe, so he's definitely going for the KD chain. You can see right now Ruru is actually slept. Because of that, they get their free Giga Chain off. Warmth actually going for the full Cyclone, getting that crit down. KD chaining. Unfortunately, Kitten is up, getting his Kaias. He actually landed all 3 people with that Thunder Strike. It's just Kitten's Retaliate was up first to recover for his team. Now his Retaliate is down. They're going for the KD chain. Kitten actually hanging up onto the wall there because of the KDs knocking into the wall. Having no Retaliate, Mayfair is definitely going to have to recover here. Getting the Giga Chain off. 3-man Giga Chain. Unfortunately, Ruru is not there at all whatsoever, but at least Kitten is back into this game. Getting the Guardian shot off, getting his heals off. Oh my god. Berserkers are scary.
The Lancer pretty much soloed Kitten right over there in that corner. Down from I'd say like 60%. I believe due to the amount of constant pressure that the team was applying, they were able to force out a lot of the cooldowns, and then the Lancer got a string of good crits on the back, just landing the kill for them.
They're definitely going to have to switch the strategy around this time. The important thing is Berserker versus Priest. That's a giant mind game for the Priest. The Priest has to learn to saving their Retaliate and understanding when their Retaliate is coming back off CD.
More than just Retaliate, they really have to know their cleanses. Because Cleanse makes them immune to a knockdown if they're casting the Cleanse as like Thunderstrike is released. So for the most part, with him running that cooldown axe and whatnot, essentially once he gets a KD, unless his team is peeling for him, or Kitten's team is peeling for him, he's going to be KD the entire time. And so they, in my opinion, what they need to do is actually go about pressuring the Berserker, because right now he's free casting.
It's going to be really hard to do so when he's got double his buff. Right now, Warmth has all of his buffs. Mayfair successfully getting out of that Giga Chain. There's the 2-man Giga. Aura, as you can see, he is well aware. Both Lancers are really well aware of how to counter Giga Chain. They're really outsmarting each other at this point. Warmth landing that fear and not really getting anything done with that, but still maintaining his pressure, going on to the healer as a result. Decode actually is going to get pressured by Rururi. With the successful cleanses right now, he's actually getting his mana back. Going right back in. Decode is getting free pressure right now. Warmth is... actually, Aura is on Ken instead. Actually switching it up, having the Lancer continually to train the Priest as a result. Ruri trying to get slept, unfortunately he gets woken up as a result. There's the 3-man Giga Chain right there. Warmth prepping his axe. Not really getting any damage done. No crits. No crits for you, Mr. Warmth. So we're getting that 2-man Plague off. Decode coming in there, immediately getting the rebuff off.
Using his Triumphant Fear to peel off the Lancer for a little bit. They're looking to trade healers possibly here. 1% of HP is having to break off and peel for their healer.
I believe that Decode might have 5-minute there after his Guardian shot, allowing them to recover. Both teams doing really well in recovery. right there. Unfortunately, it looks to me like people are low right now, low as fuck. Getting the heals back up, going right then.
They really need to be utilizing their iframes to avoid the Berserker right now. He's the damage that's coming out, and the KD chain is coming out on Kitten with the mocking shot. If he follows this up with another KD, then he's going to be put into a 10-second KD chain.
Doge is really having the advantage on the pressure right now, and I hope it continues. Right there's the Plague getting cancelled off by Ruru thanks to Ruru's stagger. Despite that, Decode still managing to get in there. As you can see, there's the experience. Decode is an excellent priest right now, doing really well in kiting. Right now, Warmth is coming in. There's the 2-man Giga. There's the staggering strike. Full charge Cyclone. There it is. Giga coming out. Kitten coming out really low. 50% HP. Really excellent recovery coming from 100% HP.
It needs to be really careful here. If a KD chain comes in, he's going to be in huge trouble. There's the evasive smash coming out. They're doubling up on Princess Kitten right now. Luckily, both of his DPS are healing. KD chain in the corner with the Doge's healer slept. Lots of pressure on both of the Lancer and the Berserker.
Both teams doing really well in recovering over and over and over again. Mayfair has actually slept here. Kitten is trying to re-sleep. Unfortunately, not being able to pull that off. There is a regress. I believe that their Kai's is down now because of that. So definitely, lots of pressure being shifted back and forth. Right now, Warmth is at 50%. Their Decode is playing at maximum range, shooting at 21-meter lock-on heals over and over, trying to not get caught in the Giga Chain. Mayfair is being successful, hitting that block on that sleep. As you can see, Warmth is literally playing the Predator right now. Just constantly hunting down the Priest, hunting down, keeping that pressure up. There's the Giga Chain, just to save it up. Oh my god, 3-man Giga Chain, 3-man Plague. But not enough damage, unfortunately, going out right now. There's so much recovery.
If Warmth was able to release that Cyclone on that 3-man Giga a little bit sooner, I think it would have been the end for 1% right there.
You can see Warmth is actually slept in a corner right now. Not really sure what 1% goal is at this point. Shifting their pressure a lot from the Berserker to the Priest over and over again. I do not see Decode actually getting soloed by Ruri at this point right now in the game. There's too much pressure going down from the Berserker. There's the Plagues getting shot out again. As you can see, like, the knockdowns are actually launching Kitten up the wall, seeing as how this is, like, the walls are kind of buggy in terms of the hitboxes and such. So you will randomly see the healer getting flown up. Mayfair pulling off his experience right there as a Lancer, blocking Giga Chains happening over and over again.
What I think 1% needs to be doing right now is having Ruri on that healer wall. Mayfair pressures the Berserker, because right now with both of them, essentially what they're doing is they're just looking to train this Priest. If any knockdown happens, if Retaliate is down, they know that they can go for a hit, for a kill. Warmth got a really good Thunderstrike, but he was able to heal up there.
I think right now they're doing the right thing, having both of them doubling up onto the Berserker. The Berserker is clearly the problem right now against Doge's team, and I think that with persistence, they'll actually get the kill off. Right now they're switching it up from the Berserker to the Priest. It seems how they have the opportunity available to them. Lots of shifting right now. You see this, there's so much shifting on which targets to be focusing, which targets to be going for. There's a 2-man Giga Chain. Kitten having no retail right now, getting KD chained up the wall, getting the Kai's off. He's got the self-heal off. Guarding Sanctuary. There's a sleep. Decode is out of the fight right now. He is currently slept. Right now they're doing their best. They're doubling up onto the Berserker, or are failing to get the block off on the Giga Chain. Unfortunately, the stun was not long enough on Decode, and Decode still managing to recover. There's so much going on right now. There's so much on the line since how only one round has gone by.
The thing is currently the Berserker is a huge threat on Doge's part. So if they leave, they have to have a lot of faith in
oh
Princess
my god,
Kit.
actually lots of crits combos going on right now on Kitten. Kitten getting away again, 1% HP title. Guild name really standing out right now. Kitten barely getting off alive for the second time. You can expect this match to be going for an extremely long time, that is correct. But I was just saying in the interview earlier, I mean the talk earlier with Tonka, the Berserker is really, the crits are really going to be what makes and breaks the game right now. And then in order for 1% HP's team to win, they're going to have to, I feel like they need to be doubling up right now. There's a lot of stress going on, and I feel like not enough pressure is going down, and I feel both DPS need to be together onto one target for them to get something done. There's another 2-man Giga, Mayfair out of there, getting another 2-man Giga as well. Decode prepping, getting Guardian Shout, Guardian Sanctuary, not getting caught with the Giga Chain. This is a really, really long battle of attrition match right now. Lots going on. Both teams actually performing really well. It's been like, the rounds were going like for maybe like 10 or so minutes.
They need to be doubling up on the Berserker here because essentially with how here's a really good setup.
The Berserkers is offering way too much into the fight right now, and the Warrior is just not doing enough of a, like he's clearly playing out of his comfort zone, like he's really used to like pressuring the priest and such. But right now, like just kind of all the damage right now is going down, but it's just not enough going out. Maybe he's just not critting enough. Maybe he's just not sticking enough. Decode is just doing an excellent job, just constantly kiting the Warrior right now. So they need to switch up their plan.
They need to double up on the Zerker because, like you said, Rory is used to really harassing the healer. But the thing is with Kitten, he's not going to be able to live against a Lancer and a Berserker sitting on top of him, even with Mayfair peels.
Another Zerker combo right there. Lancer getting Giga Chain. Oh, there's the headshot. Oh, Lumberjack. Ruru out of the game right there. Oh my fucking god. Lancer Giga into Cyclone, doing enough damage. That one crit is all it takes for them to just oh my fucking god. I think the Lancer Sork combo would have also, I think that if they had a Mystic rather than a Priest, they really would have
honestly, yeah. I completely agree. Because they needed to be pressuring the Berserker the entire game rather than having this split that's going on. Because with running with the Priest, it's all about sustain and whatnot in comparison to what's going on right now with... They might get the res here, though. They're going to get the res here, though.
Yep, that's successful. Mayfair's Giga Chain actually landing on both of the DPS, allowing them to recover right now. Unfortunately, Kitten has no retail. Still, Mayfair pulling off the warmth. Yep. Pulling off warmth off of Kitten. Unfortunately, he's going to get KD Chain. There's his retaliate. Thankfully, up in time. Oh my fucking god. I think that the reason they picked Kitten over Flores is simply because they want that Arise. They want that Arise to come up. They want the Kai shield. They want that peel. They want that support for them to help them out in the, against this. And I think that as strong as those tools are, when it comes right down to it, I feel like Mystics actually offer a lot of different options despite the fact that a lot of training is happening.
Another thing to really note about their pre-selection that they have here, Berserkers actually have a very, very hard time stopping a res unless they are preemptively charging up as the Kaias comes off. Like, they don't have a lot of immediate pressure to be able to stop a res.
As you can see right now, it's going right back into that stale battle of attrition, keeping going over and over again. As you can see right now, the Lancer combo on right there, they're prepping up again. There it is. There's no Cyclone. Warmth is going for that back crit, splitting damage. Both the DPS going under 50% HP. Kitten having no retail again. Thankfully, Mayfair is there to save the day, despite the fact that Ruru is slept right now. There's a defensive Giga Chain. Oh god, Kitten getting trained over and over. KD Chain, I believe. Oh, Kitten just barely getting out of that. Again, for the third time, 1% HP. There's another 3-man Giga Chain. Aura really getting that laydown right now. I'm getting exhausted myself watching this match. There's the KD Chain. Kitten finally retailing. 5 minute. Is he gonna get it off? That is a complete recovery right there. Even though he has no retaliate, Divine Respite, also known as 5 minute, allows the healer to just ridiculously heal up right back up, and it's extremely difficult for DPS to out DPS that self heal.
On top of that, the enemy priest on Doge actually used his Plague of Exhaustion 3 seconds before he actually cast that to remove him of the endurance buff.
Yep, send all nudies to Kitten. He is doing an extremely good job right now, actually staying alive. So many times they were getting overthrown. And as you can see, Doge is maintaining their pressure from start to finish of this round so far. Another 3-man Giga Chain by Aura. Unfortunately, no one was ready for that. And Kai's was going off, so Kitten was not getting KD again. Kitten realizing that they're going to need buffs. He's trying his best to actually rebuff his team. But because of that, he is actually risking his position. Finally, 1% HP getting a 3-man Giga Chain off, but unfortunately, there's just not enough damage going down right now. There's too much risk involved in terms of Kitten getting pressured the entire game. So right now, 1% is definitely feeling the pressure at this point. A lot of stress going down. Remember, one round is all it takes for them to lose and get out of the tournament, and they're doing their utmost best. They're actually switching up, having Mayfair onto the Priest instead, and having Ruri onto the Berserker. Another 3-man Giga Chain. Aura just going ham right now with these leashes, but unfortunately Warmth is not taking advantage of the last 2 Giga Chains. Now that Decode is actually subbed in the background, I just noticed that now they're trying their best to double up. They're finally getting their 3-man Giga. Kaya's gone thanks to the regress. Oh my god, is Warmth gonna get out of this fight right now? There is so much lag going on. I have no idea what's going on. Oh my god, another recovery. This is insane. That was actually lined up really well. Oh my god, Decode going at 50%, or is that Warmth? That is actually Warmth. Warmth is actually out of the fight, finally turning it around. Guardian Sanctuary going off. Right now, they just have to maintain their pressure. There's the Giga Chain. Damn, done. Best of 3. Oh my god, that was such a long match. Woo!
Oh my
Jesus, I was about to pull up my hair there. There's so many turns.
See, that's the thing. That's exactly what I was saying. Running with a priest, if you die, basically, like if you die against a Berserker Lancer combination, they do not have a lot of damage on demand. They are really, really reliant on having, like, you have to, if you get a good Giga Chain off of, like, the Berserker's not going to have any damage to break it. The Lancer's not going to have any damage to break it. A single stagger in between that as well, while they have Kaya's shield, they're going to get that res off. They're just going to get that res off. Warrior Lancer has a lot more pressure in terms of being able to stop those reses coming out. So, they finally learned, and they finally were pressuring the Berserker the entire time, and that's what they need to do again.
So we can see right now, 1% HP has a lot more obvious goal. They're actually doubling up on the Berserker. Knowing how much pressure the Berserker applies, they're both just training a Berserker. Berserker doing extremely well peeling. He has all of his buffs out right now. Or all of his power buffs up right now. Fearing both of the DPS off of him, both Aura and Warmth going for the double. Getting away again with that 5 to 1% HP for the 4th time. There's so much responsibility going on right now for Kitten. Kitten trying to attempt to get a sleep off right now. He's having no retaliate. This could be really bad for Kitten right now. There's the knockdown. There's the KD chain. Oh, 5-minute right now, early into the match. Mayfair actually going below 50%. Warmth is actually switching targets, trying to get the damage down on Mayfair while having Aura on the Priest. But unfortunately, that does not come up to par.
Brewery did a really good job stopping the evasive smash actually coming out from Warmth on Mayfair there.
Ken is really smart here. Actually, oh, Aura finally missing a Giga Chain for once. Unfortunately, Decode actually manages to resist and get out of there, recovering for his team in time. Oh my god, they're switching back to plan A, getting the double up on Warmth. Warmth having his mocking shot out, he will not get staggered. Because of that, he successfully gets a double fear off. Now Warmth is hunting down for the Priest, missing his E-Smash, missing his staggering strike. Meanwhile, Decode is in the background getting his mana back, thanks to no pressure being on him right now. Honestly, right now... Pardon me? Go for it.
Kitten was being very smart there. He got walloped by the Lancer, but he did not retail, knowing that it all comes down to when both of them connect, so he needs to save that retail for when the Berserker is going to be applying pressure.
As you can see, Aura's combo with Warmth there was actually kind of like towel whips at that point, and not much damage going on with the full cycle and going off on all 3 DPS. Brewery is slept in the background, thankfully Kitten is there to cleanse them. 3-man regress successful off of thanks to Decode's pressure, and because of that they have no buffs again. Decode really risking his position right now, hitting that Guardian Sanctuary, knowing he's going to be safe. So because of that, he manages to get a full rebuff off on his team, and also getting the heal off and saving his team from getting pressured. Mayfair finally getting slept from Decode. Now they're switching up their plan. They're doubling up on Kitten. Kitten getting really pressured right now. No 5-minute, no retail. This is it. This could be it. Oh, and can Kitten survive again? No, pulled back in Giga Chain. That's game, set, match right there. That's it. Game over. There's only so much luck you can have.
Wow. Wow. That's all that I can say about this. It's both a blessing and a curse that I honestly think it comes down to Priest versus him playing a Priest over running full res on the Mystic for 1% HP against this comp.
There's that, and also the fact that there was not much getting down. You still have to forget, like, can't forget that the Priest on the opposing team was actually allowed to free cast freely, rebuffing them freely, healing them freely, actually just getting that pressure down with Plague of Exhaustion, constantly removing their buffs. Everyone's just fucking Shiba. Warmth actually taking the game. Quite the upset right there, for sure, 100%.